700 witnesses watched a missile kill 230 people. The FBI told them they were wrong. In 1996, at 8:31 p.m., TWA Flight 800 vanishes from radar mid-sentence. No distress call, no warning. 3 seconds. Done. The cockpit crew dies before a single syllable leaves their mouths. The forward fuselage shears away clean. The remaining airframe, engines still screaming at full power, pitches upward. It climbs for 42 more seconds. A dead plane still flying. Then the fuel ignites. The fireball is visible for 30 miles. Bodies, luggage, shattered aluminum, raining into the ocean across 17 miles. But here's what breaks this open. The witnesses aren't conspiracy theorists. They're fishermen, commercial pilots, a retired naval officer with 30 years of service. They all describe the same thing: a streak rising from the water's surface, curving toward the aircraft, then the explosion. Not one of them called it a malfunction. The government's response? 4 years, $40 million. A team of FBI agents deployed not to find the truth, but to interview every single witness until they changed their story. Most didn't. This is what they saw. Within minutes, calls flood into the FAA. Air traffic controller Steve Sayers, stationed at the New York TRACON facility, had been tracking Flight 800's radar return when it disappeared from his screen. No distress call, no squawk change, just absence. Coast Guard Station Maurice scrambles within 11 minutes. What they find when they arrive challenges every assumption the investigation will later make. The debris field is enormous, far larger than a standard structural failure would produce. Investigators will eventually recover 95% of the aircraft's total wreckage from the ocean floor. They will spend 4 years and $350 million piecing it together in a hangar in Calverton, New York. The reconstruction will be the largest and most expensive in aviation history. And the center wing tank, officially identified as the source of the explosion, was almost entirely intact. 12 miles from the crash site, at that exact moment, a U.S. Navy P-3 Orion patrol aircraft is in restricted airspace. That's not unusual. What's unusual is what it's doing there. The P-3 Orion isn't a transport plane. It's a hunter, specifically designed to track, target, and destroy objects in water and in the air above it. Its systems are active. Its transponder is squawking directly to NORAD. And here's what the Navy's initial disclosure omitted entirely. The P-3's flight logs place it within weapons range of Flight 800 at the precise moment of detonation. When investigators later request the full, unredacted flight data, the Navy claims the recordings are unavailable. Equipment malfunction. Standard explanation. Except, and this is the part that doesn't go away, 3 separate radar installations independently track an object moving from the ocean's surface toward Flight 800's altitude in the seconds before the explosion. The object is not on any flight plan. It is not a commercial aircraft. The FAA initially flags it. Then the flag disappears from the record. Ask yourself one question. If the cause was a fuel tank spark, why does a naval weapons platform need to be erased from the timeline? Stay with that. Because what happens next with those witness testimonies makes this disappearing act look minor. 18 hours earlier, Flight 800 is a routine departure. TWA Flight 800 originates in Athens, Greece, connects through JFK International Airport in New York, and is bound for Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris. The aircraft, a Boeing 747-100, registration N93-109, is 25 years old, one of the oldest active 747s in commercial service. It has accumulated over 93,000 flight hours. Captain Ralph Kevorkian, 57 years old, is a 30-year TWA veteran. First Officer Oliver Crick, 45, has 15,000 hours in type. They are not young pilots learning the aircraft. They are among the most experienced crews TWA operates. At Gate 27, the boarding process runs nearly an hour behind schedule due to a bomb threat, unrelated, later determined